Hey guys, it's Jessica.
And this is Robert.
With Exploring the Local Life.
And today we wanted to talk about
free camping, boondocking, dry camping in the Florida Panhandle at
Goose Pasture Campground. Let's go.
Okay, so the first thing, of course, is finding this place. How do you find a
Free
place
camping.
like this? Yes. We did it using freecampsites.net. Free site. You just go and you look in your location and you can find free camping and also paid camping.
Yeah, you can do a search based on your current location and of course just type in somewhere you're interested in.
Yes. So we found this place and we just read up in the same website. There's people have been there already and they usually give you some information about it, like what is it like, what kind of vehicle or not, if they just want tent. Like most of the people are really clear on like, you cannot go there with an RV, like don't do it, tent camping only. Like people are very clear.
Mm-hmm. So it covers both. Is it a tent site? Is it a large RV site?
This one clearly stated RVs and there were basically between 20 and 35 feet that were listed. There were probably about like 3 or 4 listings, so we felt pretty confident that we could do it, and we knew ahead of time also that it was down a dirt road.
Yeah, and based on the photos, you can determine, well, am I really going to fit here if I have a large RV? It's definitely a good resource, and not only is it a site where you look up information as a member, you can leave information as well once you go to a campsite.
Yes. Also on there, it let us know what kind of amenities were available or not. We were aware that this was free camping. For the most part, this is going to be really nothing there. There was no water, no electricity. There's no sewer there either.
The good thing about this place, though, is that it does have a dump station and it also has trash cans.
Yes, and porta potties.
Yes. So make sure you research that because you may show up, it may be as equipped, shall we say, as this one was, or it may just have a place to park and that's it.
Yes, and when we showed up, there were some other campers there in their RVs, and that was really cool. We got to talk to some veteran RVers.
Been on the road for
years.
21 years when they'd go just to the U.S. for the winter for Canada.
Yes, and a couple from Vermont. And of course, we actually went over and talked to them with pen and paper in hand so we could learn as much as we could from them.
We're talking the pros.
We're talking the pros. But we really enjoyed our experience there.
Definitely. Beautiful, peaceful campground.
Yes.
Out there in the woods. And I think I've come to determination on public lands when they're owned by the state or someone. They're free because they haven't put a road into it.
That's right. It was all dirt road and the sites were on grassy areas. I mean, it was pretty, we loved it.
Yeah.
I mean,
so at Goose Pasture, there was really only 2 sites that you could say, that's a site and that's a site, and the rest was just open parking. And you could probably easily fit 10 to 15 RVs in that campground. You can even bring in a big 5th wheel if you find a nice open space, but definitely a wonderful, beautiful place to go.
yes. And while we were there, we took in some hiking. We got to see a really cool sinkhole that had filled up with water.
We saw a disappearing river where it actually disappeared into the ground.
Absolutely.
Really amazing.
It was really, really neat. But it was a great experience, and once we sort of ran out of battery on our devices, one of the days we decided to hop in the truck and drive into Monticello.
Monticello, not Monticello.
Not Monticello. We wanted to keep saying Monticello, but it was Monticello.
Monticello, Florida.
And we went to a little coffee shop.
Yep, Electric City Grinds and Wheels and Grinds. Electric City Wheels and Grinds in Monticello, Florida. They had really excellent coffee. They'll make anything from a cappuccino to a frappuccino.
Yes.
As well as some fantastic homemade sandwiches right then and there.
Yeah, it was really great. We plugged in for a while, used their internet and their electricity for a bit before returning. And once again, we were just using the generator.
Here in early to mid-April, it was gorgeous weather, a lot of tree cover, and we were right by the water on the Wassissa River.
Yeah, it was absolutely wonderful. And yeah, we highly recommend it.
Goose Pasture Campground.
Also in the description, we have a link to our latest blog post, which details some boondocking 5 tips that we have learned along the way, and it also has other resources and information there for you guys. Very detailed.
So be sure to check that out down in the links.
That's right.
Okay, so thanks for coming along, and we'll keep you updated as we travel along.
That's right, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
All right, thanks guys.
All right,
Bye.
bye. That'll at least sort of get us started on, we had some like piece of salt there. I don't know. Your body generated and squeezed out a salt pellet right there the size of...
That's where I stand from over there.
It's probably more accurate. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey. All right. Very close.
Very close.